Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. Thank you for dropping by. This is a little project I'm making today. It's this hexagon mug. Isn't it cute? And then you can have a little bunch of sweeties or biscuits or whatever you want inside. Isn't that cute? Just so easy to make, and I think it just looks so sweet for a Christmas present. So let me show you how to make it. I've got a piece here of real red cardstock, and this measures 9 inches by 6 inches. This one here that we're doing here was garden green, and this paper here was the Merry and Bright, I think, or Merry and Bold, something like that, designer series paper. Don't worry, the supply list will be in the description box below. It's also on the blog post, and you can find that again, the link to that in the description box below. So with my cardstock here in the horizontal landscape way on the 9.5 inch side, we're going to score up 1.5 inches, 3 inches, 4.5 inches, 6 inches, 7.5 inches and 9 inches. So basically we're scoring every 1.5 inches. Okay, I'm going to turn it to the short side, to the vertical, and we're going to score one set 1.5 inches. Okay, and that's all our scoring done. So let's move our scoreboard, and we're just going to bring in our bone folder and fold on all of those score lines, give them a really good burnish. And then just fold. Make sure you get nice, crisp, straight folds. Last one. Lovely. Okay, so in the horizontal position with this little 1/2 inch tab to your right hand side, we're going to do some cutting. And you want this 1/2 inch score line to be towards the base. So you're going to cut up to this, for the first one you're going to cut up to the score line, along the score line up to the score line, and then you're going to take out this little piece here just at a slight angle, just like that, and then at the top here you're just going to give a little chop there at an angle, and then for the rest here you're just going to cut along the score line up to the score line for all of these. So you release all of these little tabbies. And last but not least, there we go. Okay, so now we can start to stick our designer series paper down before we assemble the box. It's much easier this way, I promise you. And this paper here is actually the Berry Christmas, and we're going to use this lovely little present side. So just going to take some glue. I'm just going to glue all of these down. Simply like that. Whoops. And glue this one down. And then the next one. And while I'm doing this, I should say, if you're enjoying this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It just helps to make the videos more noticeable on YouTube, and means YouTube will recommend my videos to other people, which is always really helpful, especially for a small channel like mine. So if you do like it, please do that. Also, if you wanted more information about the project, the measurements, the supply list, etc., it's all on the blog post, and you can find the link to that in my description box below, as well as the link to all my social media stuff, including the link to my Facebook group where I host fortnightly challenges and we share our projects and inspire each other. So do check that out. I'd love for you to join. Okay, that's all we have so far. So let's set that aside for now. We need to make our base. Whoops. And our base is going to be real red. And what I've done is online I found this hexagon template, and it's 1.5 inches along each side, which means it's a 3 inches diameter. And I just printed it out and cut it out, and now I've just put it onto with some repositional tape onto some real red cardstock, and I'm literally going to just cut around it, and we need 2 of these, and this will be our reinforced base of our hexagon mug, and this will helps to ensure we get a really nice hexagon shape. So that's one, and then I'm going to use my straight edge again here. Just put this down, and I don't throw away these templates once I've used them. I have a file of my templates, and I take a picture of my project and then I file it with the template so that I can go back to it for future reference. If you'd like to see the way I store my templates, then leave me a message on the comments below and I can do a little short on how I do that. Okay, so there we have our bases. Now we can start to put our box together. So we're going to just put some glue on this 1/2 inch tab here. Let's put our mug together, I should rather say, not a box. It's a container. Okay, and just fold that over and make a nice seam, keeping everything straight. Okay, and now you can start to see our hexagon shape come together. Now you want to lift it to the base, open up all of these tabs like that, like a flower is opening up, and we're going to attach one of these bases to one side of our hexagon shape, just like that. So we're going to put glue on the base here of our tab, and keeping everything as lined up as possible. So base of the hexagon is lined up to the base of the tab. I'm going to stick that down. As you can see, it's going to fit in, and then the rest is going to fit in on top. So I usually go opposite, so I'm going to go for the opposite side. And don't worry if everything doesn't get straight away or stick down straight away. It's not the end of the world, because we are going to go in from the top and then ensure everything is nicely stuck down. So put all those tabs down just like that, and then you're going to go in, because you've got the wriggle room of the glue, you can go in from the top and then use your bone folder and ensure everything's nicely stuck down like that. Now I don't like this look of that base with all of those bits showing. I'm going to put a bit more glue here. So I've got the second piece here, and this just reinforces the base and also hides all of that mess. And just put that on the base like that, and in again with your bone folder. Bone folder, I've said so many times, such a great tool. And there you've got your hexagon shaped mug. So now we need to put a little handle on our mug. So you can choose how long or how short you want your handle to be. I'm going to take a piece here, and I'm going to take my trimmer. You can decide how wide you want your handle. I'm going to do mine at 1/2 inch, just like that. Lovely. And I'm not going to use that full length of the paper. Just going to get rid of some of that. I'm going to decide now roughly how long I want my handle to be. Will that be enough? So roughly around there. So let's just chop that off somewhere like that. And then I'm going to take my bone folder, start from one end and just pull it along like this, look. And you already start to get that lovely curve. And then at the top end, on the inside of the curve, I'm going to put a little bit of glue and decide where on the mug I want it to go. Let's see. I think I'm actually going to do it the other way around like I did before. So I don't want glue on my right side, so I'm going to reverse this. So don't do as I say, do as I do as I don't do as I do as I say, as the old song goes. So I'm just going to reverse my polarity. There we go. That's much better. Put glue here on the outside. Just get your finger in there so you can really hold it down. There you've got a nice big handle. Okay, so set that aside. I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. And I've got here a little tag, and this is from the Taylor Tags set, and it's the smallest tag they've got. And I'm going to just bring in our stamps. First I'm going to use this cottage wreath, and I'm going to use the word here that says hello. So I'm going to say, I think I'm going to do things differently to last time. I'm going to do hello there. Whoopsie daisy. Now I've got ink on me. I knew it was too good to last. I haven't got ink on me yet. I'll clean up our stamp. Put that back in there. And then I'm going to use this stamp set, Merry and Bright, because I want to use this little star. So I just need to find my star. Here's my star. Ink this up in nice red. I've made a bit of a boo-boo there. There we go. What's wrong with me today? There we go. Hello. Let's clean that up before I have any more disasters. Okay. Okay, so I have here some of our sweet sorbet twine. Matches fine. I'm going to cut off a little bit. And I'm just going to thread this through here. And tie a knot as much as I can. And then you can just feed this around your there we go, around your mug. And I'm just going to hold this in place. I'm going to have my mug matching the other way I've just decided. I'm going to hold this in place with a glue dot. You don't have to, you can just let it hang loose, but I prefer it not to. So I'm going to just hold it in place with a glue dot. Okay, now I use this is the Real Red combo ribbon, and this is what I used. I just put some lovely sweets in a cello bag and tied it up with a ribbon. Now, never eat sweets that are in my craft room because I've been there for years. I don't know when I bought these. And I just put that in there. And there we have our lovely little mug, just like that. So we've got that one, and then we've got that one. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'm grateful. As I said, you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and don't forget to check out all my links below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.